Good day to one and all. Tips and tricks for effective classroom teaching is my topic today. As a teacher, I would like to give few tips for new teachers who love teaching and teachers who are not able to cope up with classroom discipline. As we know, the teacher is a kingpin in schooling system. The teacher's personality is the most important factor of any activity. Here, let me state and give few tips. The first important tip is a smiling face. A smiling face is always a welcome sign to children and others. Keep smiling, it helps a lot, but not giggling as it looks silly. Punctuality and well informed of the subject is very important. A teacher needs to be punctual and needs to be sufficiently informed of the area of her specialization. The third important tip is motivation. A technique to make children learn is by motivation. The purpose of motivation is to awaken the children's thirst for learning. A teacher should ensure the desire for learning. A preparation without motivation, learning may not take place efficiently and effectively. The next step is honesty and integrity. A teacher needs to maintain her honesty and integrity. Let the truth be spoken always. Children love truthful teachers, or they may mark them as liars, which will be carried on and difficult to erase it from the mindset of the pupils. The next one tip is kind and impartial. A teacher should be kind and impartial, especially be kind to slow learners. Teachers should show patience, extending help to one and all without bias. A teacher needs to be serious, yet not without sympathy. My principal in one of the schools would say, teachers cannot be mothers in the classroom, but can be motherly sometimes. Rules inside the classroom while teaching is the next tip I would like to say. Inside the class, a teacher has to be moving yet not roaming. Sometimes standing yet not sticking to the same place. The interest of the children in the lesson may become weak or may get diverted owing to some cause or the other. Under such circumstances, the teacher has to draw and bring the pupil to full attention by speaking a few words of approbation, that is praising, sympathy and mild admonishment, and thus obtain their wholesome cooperation. Sometimes the attention of children may be brought by becoming suddenly silent or by adopting some non-verbal techniques. This may take the children by surprise and return to attention. My next tip is sense of humor. A good teacher should have a good sense of humor and make students laugh but not divert the attention. Humor brings the learner closer to a teacher, keeps them cheerful, encourages to raise questions and seek clarification. The next important thing is a teacher should do is multitasking ability. A teacher should attend to a single task at a time and yet pay attention to classroom discipline. Anything wrong can be set right by taking a bird's view of the whole class. For example, while teaching, a teacher must keep a thorough glance on the whole class and observe if children are understanding, paying attention, listening, taking down points, etc., etc. A teacher should have good command on language. A teacher, when she speaks, her spoken language or communication skill should be very good. A teacher should speak or write grammatically correct sentences with right spellings and should be free from slangs. A simple language, a short sentence in order to explain the most difficult concepts, laws, principles, or any other learning point which may be abstract. A teacher should have clear and audible voice. A teacher's voice has to be sweet, never harsh. What he says should have clarity. A teacher's tone should be of normal audibility, neither very low and very high in its pitch. Corporal punishment should be avoided at all times. I would say punishment of children for some reason or other has to be avoided as far as possible. A warning sometimes, sympathetic advice would be enough in most cases. Harsh words and physical punishment should be totally avoided. Sometimes when a teacher is very angry, she can tell that was a silly thing to do, but not call him stupid. Never call the child as fool. You can instead say it was a foolish act. Punishment by way of making absence of a pupil who is present in the attendance register, or making him stand on the bench, or driving him out of class, or caning has to be completely avoided. I would also add here advice that teachers should be simple, well dressed, but never gaudy or showy. Children, observe the teacher thoroughly and make comments on them. There might be more points, but through my experience, I have learned these important ones. Thank you.